What's good, y'all? It's your boy Little Roy, aka Little Roy TV, and yes, I'm wearing the same hoodie that I just wore in my last video. But let's just take it off, actually. Anyways, long story short, welcome. We are finally here again, 2022. Finally, we're here. So before we get into the whole video, because this will be a long video, well, not that long, I'm going to try to go through it because I don't have that much storage. I'm not trying to sit here and just talk and ramble. So if you're new here, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel as well. Also, show me some love on Instagram. Go follow me on there. Any comments, any arguments, any questions, any realistic thoughts, leave them down below in the comments. I read everything and I respond to everything. So we could get the communication going in the comment section. Maybe you're thinking I'm crazy. Maybe you're like, he's bugging. You don't know what he's talking about. You can have your own opinion. But everyone that knows me knows I absolutely do not give a fuck what people think. So you can have your opinion. I can have mine. I could like stuff that you don't like. You could like stuff that I don't like. And at the end of the day, I don't care what you like. So if you don't like my top 10 collection of 2022, whatever my top shoes of this year, then I don't know what to tell you. That's not my problem, that's yours. And no further ado, let's get right into the video. I don't think there's not much really to say. I got all the shoes really below me. Some you can see. You can get a little sneak peek if you pay attention. But no further ado, let's get right into the video. Let's get it. Alright, so off rip, this is top 10 best sneakers in 2022. It's my top 10 pickups, but I'm not going to put that in the thumbnail. I mean in the title, because I'm clickbait. The title is going to be called Top 10 Sneakers of 2022, but it's really top 10 sneakers that I picked up in 2022. But here we go. You guys don't think I'm crazy, but I literally, when I tell you, pay attention, and automatically some people might get off the video because they don't like, oh, his credibility is off, like it's trash. Stay tuned. You never know. We might agree on something. But coming off, because I have my phone here because I want to make sure I get the order right. You guys don't think I'm crazy. Coming in at number 10 for me, my personal pickups, number 10 this year has to make the final cut. Is gonna be these right here. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm right. It's gonna be like a part 2. I have 2 parts to everything because I have ultimately I have 12 shoes, so I want to add these 2. But coming in at number 10 is gonna have to be these 2 shoes right here. We're gonna start off with the Court Purple 13s right here. Solid shoe. I wore this like 2-3 times already. Clean colorway, purple, black. I could wear this with anything. There's not really more to say. Obviously, you can see my room is painted purple, so you can see why I like these. So this can barely get dirty. You know, it's all black. I'm a big 13 advocate. Like I said, I cop what I like. You could do the same instead of dick riding. That's only if you hating. If you're not hating on me, then we could peacefully discuss whatever we like or don't like. So coming at number 10, part 2 basically, because I have 2 layers of 10, is the Court Purple Jordan 13s. And another sneaker I was dying for, like I legit couldn't wait till they re-release, and it was a brick to all the people. I remember when I copped this shoe, people kept saying, oh, that's ugly. Real Jordan heads respect this sneaker because it's part of a legendary silhouette number Jordan, which comes in as number 10. Also, the Air Jordan 7 Citruses. You guys remember when I did the review for this? If you've been here, this is a classic Jordan. A lot of people didn't like it because it was ugly. It bricked on the resale market. I don't care. I copped the first day. I got it for way under retail, so it did my pockets justice for a personal. And I don't have to dick ride or hop on the wave. This is a classic Jordan. I had the cop, so that's coming at number 10 of my pickup of this year. So you have the Court Purple 13s, and then you have the Citruses 7s. So let's get into the number 9. Are you guys ready for this? Number 9, that made the list. This is not my personal pickups, but I did put some sneakers in here that I did not keep for personal, but I have in the collection that I picked up this year. Because I am selling this shoe. So if you want this size, it's size 10, hit me up, I'll get it to you. Coming in at number 9 in my sneaker pickups, my top 10 sneakers of this year, comes in. I already know the list, but we're going to get right into it. Coming in at number 9 is the Air Jordan 1 Reverse Mocha Lows Travis Scott's. Yes, I know some of you, or half of you, most of you are fucking disappointed. Like, how the fuck is Travis Scott number 9? What the hell does he have not 8 through 1? Yes, size 10, like I said, it's for sale. Nice glossy box, of course. Of course. I'm not, like, people that's gonna hate, I don't give a F. I don't give a, like, I'm not a huge fan of Travis Scott. Like, I literally do not care about his shoes at all. I legit don't care about Travis Scott sneakers. I'm not on that hype. I don't care. Like, it doesn't, like, I got it. Obviously, it's for resale. I don't need it. But coming at number 9 is the Travis Scott Reverse Mocha Lows. Size 10. If you want it, it's for sale. Hit me up if you need it. I know a lot of you hype beasts are going to be like, oh my God, how the hell can you not like Travis Scott? Stop dick riding. That's it. I don't gotta like those. Just like you don't have to like what I pick. So coming in at number 8. You might think, oh, how do you put these above the Travis's? I respect the shoe because I'm a big advocate for the silhouette. I did not hop on the wave like everybody did this year. I literally have Jordan 4s in my collection way before the hype. So coming in at number 8 is the Jordan 4 black canvases. Voila. Number 8. First of all, even though I'm not keeping this for my personal collection, I feel like a lot of people do respect this shoe because it is like a replica of like the M&Ms. People love the M&Ms. It's a Jordan 4. I think it is solid. To me, GS sizes look way better in my opinion, so that's why I can remember how they look that good. This is still a respected shoe for me. So I put it on the list as number 8. It can't be no higher than that. I mean, lower, whatever you want to rank it higher, however you word it, because this is not the best Jordan 4 of the year. So this can't even be higher on the list as number 1 or whatever, 1 through 7. So this is coming at number 8. You let me know, is this part of your top 10? Let me know, is the black canvases part of your top 10 sneakers this year? Because even though I'm not keeping it for personal, I respect it. So it is number 8 on my list. Okay? So let's get into number 7. Now 7 is going to be another curveball. This is a personal because like I said about the other sneakers, it's my personal collection. I don't give a shit what you like. We allowed to disagree. So coming in at number 7 is going to be these. Now mind you, I have so much shit around this room, I can't find my personal laced up ones. So I had to go in like storage and look for one of them. Oh shit. So coming in at number, my phone just fell way under my damn couch. Okay, for the meantime, coming in at number what, 7 I said? Yeah, 7. Is no other than the Jordan 12 playoffs. Now this did get disrespected compared to even the freaking reverse gold, university gold reverse whatever 12 did better than these on the resale. Yes, I know they did mass produce this, so it did have a lot, but this is the best out of the taxis, reverse gold taxis, whatever they had in the playoffs. This shoe, I mean, it looks a little weird now because it's too tight, but my personal obviously is laced up. But to me, this is the best playoff sneaker. Between the playoff 8s, playoff 12s, playoff, what else they have? Playoff 9s, I think they have 9s. No, 9s is classic. I think those are called playoff 9s. I have those way back, they dropped them. But playoff 12s, when they was dropping, I knew I had to cop. I copped them for obviously retail, so I had to get my pair. Disrespected. Right now, they're probably not in stores anymore, but this shoe had to make my personal collection. I love how the playoffs has got more black and a little white and then the hints of red. I think the taxis are reverse with the gold. But to me, playoff 12s, underrated sneaker. Let me know, is this your top 10? Because obviously you can see it's definitely a part of my top 10. Hold on, let me just cut this because I have to get my phone. Okay, so coming in at number 6, right? Coming at number 6, like I said, with the canvases. That's not the best 4, so it can't be high on the list. But what is high on the list is number 6. And coming in number 6 is the Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navies. Now, a lot of people got mixed reactions saying, oh, they're not doing that good on resale market. They're not as good as people think. It just got navy blue. If it was like other colors, whatever. Pay attention. This is literally hints of all the navy blue being removed to being a white cement 4. Understand? Cookies and cream, white cement, whatever you want to call it. To me, the reason why I'm putting this high on my list is because I have, give you a little secret, I have a Dunk on my list, right? And the Dunk has the same colorway as this, but I prefer the Dunk. Even though I'm a big Jordan 4 advocate, I could have kept this, but to me, if I had to choose navy blue, I would rather go with the Dunk. Because Jordan 4 is more expensive. It don't have that much navy blue. It's too white. It's too white for me. It's easy to get dirty. And, like, I just didn't want this shoe in a navy blue. So, at least I wear the Dunks more compared to this. So, this is why I did not keep a personal. But this is definitely number 6 on my list. If I'm not mistaken, number 6, right? My phone going crazy. Number 6. So, with that being said, let me know, is this on your top 10 of 2022 pickups? All right, so this is the best part. We're getting to the top 5. I'm an idiot. I'm going to need to cut and get the shoe because I put the sneakers on top of the box that I'm going to need. I was able to put some sneakers away and finally take out the last bit that I have. So what was we up to? Number 5. This is when it gets real spicy in the booth. Coming in at number 5 is my personal. I couldn't wait till they dropped these. I didn't care how it looked. I didn't care what the bottom looked like. I didn't care if it was green. I didn't care whatever people call it, diarrhea green. I don't give a f. Right? Coming in at number 5 is no other than the Jordan 4 Canyon Purples, aka people call these the Jokers. Come on. Just like the Court Purple 13s that I said as number 10. Do I have to explain why this made the list? Just look at them. Look at my background. And peep the shirt right here. This is a dress shirt. I don't know if you could tell. But come on, purple. That's all I cared about. I didn't care if it was a little ashy. First of all, this is one of those shoes. Even, it's funny, in pictures, I thought this tongue and the back of the tongue was red. Like, hints of red. And even the bottom. But when I finally got them and realized it was orange, I was like, I kind of don't like that. But because when you put your pants over and nothing else will be seen that's orange, it doesn't really matter to me. So this is why I fuck with these heavy. It's a Jordan 4. So, and plus this is a sneaker that would never come out again. Like, this is one of those colorways. Like, when would you drop a Canyon Purple again? I don't really think it would because it's a women's exclusive. So it's not like whatever. Yeah. So to me, Canyon Purples. Still haven't wore these, obviously. Most of these sneakers, every sneaker in this list I have never worn except for like number 10 sneakers. But Canyon Purples, definitely a slept on shoe. Yeah, it's a purple sneaker as well, and it's a Jordan 4, so that's why I made my list. Nothing really else to say about it. Let me know if Canyon Purple is a part of your list, your top 10 this year. So this is when it gets real spicy. What I am gonna say is, we'll be getting into number 4, I believe. Yeah, number 4. Okay, so number 4, I really respect this shoe because it is my first favorite color, which if you don't know by now, I mean, you can't because you're probably looking at the wall and it's probably seeing the purple, but my old apartment, my room was painted red, so I didn't want to come here and paint the same room red. Paint my room red again. I'd rather have my second favorite color, which is purple. So I really respect this shoe. I did contemplate a little bit of keeping it, but I have the real OGs of the colorway similar, so I did not need to keep it. And yeah, so I think it's this right here. Big boy size, well, size 10. Obviously, I have more. At this point, when you're watching these videos, you can also see what resellers also be keeping to hold when the price goes up to sell. So, size 10, I do have multiple sizes. I have GS sizes as well. So, if you want this sneaker in my top 4, you can hit me up. We'll work out a price, and we can do that. So, my top 4 is a Jordan 4. Size 10. And like I said, I respect this shoe because I respect the colorway. Obviously, like I said, I'm a big advocate for this number, Jordan 4. So obviously a lot of Jordan 4s is in this list because also a lot of stuff they dropped this year, which they also drop heat colorways in my opinion. So coming in at number 4 is no other than the Red Thunders. Red Thunders. It's a beautiful shoe. Yes, the red is not that real red. It's more like a bright red. Crimson, not crimson red, that's more like pinkish, but it's not the real red. Like, I don't know how to compare it, but if you compare it to like my phone, I don't know if you really could, but either way, this is not real red. That's what made me really not keep it, because it wasn't that real red to my opinion and my standards of what the red should be like. I definitely think this is a great shoe, so this is why it's top 4 in my list of this year, because I respect it, but I'm just not keeping it for personal, because like I said, I have the original red black 4s, the bread 4s, so I don't need these at all. I don't need to waste money on something I know I'm not going to wear that much. So if you want these, let me know. Probably got your size. But this is top 4. So let me know in the comments, is this in your list? Okay, so let's kind of speed up the process just one little bit. Let's get to the top 3. So this is when it gets real spicy, okay? So top 3 right here. Now, just like I said in the top 10, I had 10 and I had 2 top 10s because I have 12 sneakers, but I want to fit the other 2 in just because. So coming in at number 3, it's like a part 2 of my top 3. I'm going to have to go with, because we talked about the colorway of the navy blue 4, the midnight navy 4s. This is my top 3 shoe of the year, part 2 top 3. I always get the name mixed up, the Veneers, something like that. But the navy blue, aka the USA's, because I did see a blog they posted this as a USA because the red tongue. But to me, this is by far one of the best dunks of the year. Let alone, this is the only dunk I even copped this year, I believe. Like, the other dunks I have came out last year, so it doesn't really count. But this shoe right here is an amazing shoe. One, because it's so loud of all the navy blue. This is why I chose these over the midnight navy 4s, because this has way more navy blue, so it shows it's more loud. So to me, this is number 3 on my list. Navy blue Nike Dunk Lows with the hints of red. Fire shoe. Amazing shoe. You might not agree, but who cares? So let's get into the real final top 3. I don't know if I have to say anything. You might think I'm crazy because these shoes literally, well, not one of them, but 2 out of 3 shoes of the top 3 literally just came out within the time frame of this month. So you might be like, oh, how is it top 10? My collection, I was waiting for it to drop no matter what. Like, people know ahead what could be possible for sneaker of the year. Like, next year, we have the list of the white cement 3s coming, dropping next year in March or something. People are already saying that shoe of the year. So you can't say because it's late, it can't be a shoe of the year. To me, it is. So coming in at my top 3, which I already laced mine up, is no other than the Cherry 11s. Like I said, about what shoe? The Red Thunders, right? My favorite color is red. So when I saw these, did you not think I was going to cop? I wanted these way back. Once I saw the announcement that these are the sneakers that's dropping in December, the 11s, just like the year they dropped the, I forgot the 11s they dropped. The all black with the little white. I literally forgot the name of them. But they're never dropping 11s and cherries ever again. It's a cherry colorway. I know we're all waiting for the cherry 12s. But people are going to regret sleeping on these. Because it's 11, so it's a classic silhouette. But then they also felt like, oh, it's fake cherries because it's too much red. This is literally the perfect shoe. Every Jordan has the base color of a shoe, like cool gray. And then, of course, it's not gray or red, but come on. What more else can you say? For a person that loves red and Jordan 11s, this was a must cop. This is top 3, no matter what you say. Doesn't matter. So now we into my top 2 and top 1. I didn't want to be the person that puts this shoe as number 1, but I had to put that shoe as number 1 just because I didn't want to get ridicule or hate, even though I'm probably getting a lot of hate by now of this top 10 list. But to me, realistically, even though I'm putting this shoe as number 2, to me, it is the number 1 shoe. But for the sake of this video, I put this sneaker as number 2. So coming in at number 2, which is really my number 1, is no other than the Air Jordan 4 Military Blacks. This shoe has to be one of the best shoes, no matter what collab, I don't care what you're talking about. This has to be one of the best shoes. And not because the hype of the Panda that made black and white big. It's just, if you compare certain 4s, some of these have like the cement base. Some of them are like different with the white. And yeah, they could have put a little more hints of gray, but just having this little slight smoke gray around the base of the front, to me, this is the best. I should literally wish I would have got a double, like a second pair, like I doubled up. But before I wear these, I'm definitely getting some bottom to protect the bottom. This shoe is amazing ass shoe. Like, obviously I still haven't worn them, but I laced them. But come on, you can't tell me this is not one of the best shoes out there that dropped this year. Only person I give respect to the Military Blacks that I know of is Rafi. He did say one of the top 3 shoes is the Military Black 4, so shout out to Rafi. To me, like I said, this is really number 1, but just for the sake of it, I put it as number 2. And I'm pretty sure everyone has the same number 1 sneaker that I picked. It's half and half, because people was putting the Jordan 4 Amirs, Amana Amirs, whatever, how you pronounce that shit, as number 1 too. But that shoe to me is like, I don't even care about that shoe. And also people was putting the Orange Lobsters, which that's another shoe I literally don't give a fuck about. If I had the Orange Lobsters, I would have put that. I wouldn't even put this on the list because I would have sold it and got rid of it. I don't care about it. I'm talking about realistic. This is the whole part of my list. Realistic sneakers could be shoe of the year in your opinion, because they're sneakers a lot of people can touch. That's like someone saying, oh, the Eminem sneaker finally dropped, but only 100 people copped. How can that be sneaker of the year? It's not realistic. Nobody can touch that. But anyway, let's move forward because this video is already too long. I want to close out the video with the number 1 sneaker. Number 1 on the list, but really number 2 sneaker of the year for me. With no further ado, the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found, aka Chicago's. So that's really number 1 on the list. But to me, this is really the number 1 shoe. So if you're comparing, yes, I know this is legendary, this is a new wave, but to me, this is the number 1 shoe, this is the number 2 shoe. But for the sake of the video, I put the Lost and Found as number 1 shoe of the year. So that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you think about my whole top 10 sneaker pickups of the year, top 10 sneakers of the year, whatever the title is. Just let me know your list of the top 10 sneaker pickups that you copped this year, or just overall any list you have of this year. Maybe you have a top 5, top 10 Nikes, top 10 Air Maxes, top 10 Dunks, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments. I do want to hear everyone's opinion. Even the people that disagree with my list completely, just let me know. We can conversate. I don't take nothing personal. I really don't care. But I do want to conversate to see where everyone is picking for their top 10 sneakers. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to both channels, this one and also my other channel. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I do have videos dropping before the year ends. So stay tuned, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Your boy Little Roy is out. Peace.